News 2 is your local election headquarters. U.S. Senator Tim Scott is speaking out about why he made the decision to drop out of the presidential race without any notice. And he explains this in a one-on-one interview with News 2.
He did. The Republican presidential candidate who entered the race in May announced his decision to drop out on Fox News. Although the presidential race is over for him, Senator Scott continues to hit the ground running with faith and optimism.
News 2's Octavia Mitchell sat down with the senator for his first local interview since ending his bid for president.
I had peace when I started the race and peace when I exited the race as well.
Republican U.S. Senator Tim Scott announced his run for the White House in May here in the Lowcountry. 6 months later, despite increasing momentum, he ended his campaign, even shocking his staff.
It was a shock to me. I only had 48 hours to make those decisions. In the end, I decided on Sunday that the best place for me to do it was we had already decided to be on Trey's show. We were going to talk about 2024 in Iowa. I figured that if you're going to make a hard decision like that, do it with a friend. I was not willing to change my message. I think faith matters. Faith is a foundation, whether it's faith in God, faith in each other, or faith in the future of this country. The traction necessary to continue to become the nominee wasn't there. Our numbers were still climbing, but just not fast enough to meet the objectives that we had put in place to be the nominee. I wasn't running just to make a point. I was running to make a difference. And so for me, the difference was, in fact, the message of that we are better together, that optimism matters, but right now the country was saying not yet.
Senator Scott, now in his 10th year in the Senate, says he has no regrets.
Certainly wish we would have won so that we could have implemented the policies that would have changed lives in the poorest corridors of the country. But the good news is 2028 is around the corner.
So you do want to run again?
One thing I know that we're not finished yet, and so we're going to keep all options open. And I look forward to the day that we can announce what we're going to do next.
What about a run as vice president?
I have no plans on being the VP. God only knows what will happen ultimately.
Former Governor Nikki Haley appointed Scott to the U.S. Senate in 2013 to fill a vacancy. She is now gaining traction in the polls. But Scott says he has no plans to endorse a candidate right now.
Well, listen, I think she's moved to become a very moderate candidate, and that has been very attractive to a lot of folks. She's a talented politician, and you have to take your hat off to her success so far.
What are your thoughts on the current state of Congress?
Listen, I think we have a whole lot of belly aching and not a lot of progress.
Former Speaker of the House,
yes.
Kevin McCarthy, is resigning. What are your thoughts on that?
His decision, I think, had a lot to do with the fact that you look into the future. He could regain a leadership role, but I think he decided that the best use of his talents and his time is in the private sector.
Senator Scott admits he has a lot of critics in the African American community, but he says his long and successful record speaks for itself.
We have one of the longest lists of accomplishments and some of the strongest and most important areas economically and educationally in the history of the country. I created opportunity zones. Opportunity zones has brought higher wages in the poorest communities in this country that are disproportionately African American than any other piece of legislation in the history of the country.
Scott says the hard work continues.
I will focus on finding the best path to fight for America's best future, which includes fighting to strengthen our social fabric, fighting for better education for the poorest kids, and fighting to make sure that the free market economy works across this nation.
Octavia Mitchell, Count on 2.